backpropagation was game-changing to building neural networks. Before we had it, we really had to train them almost randomly. Even small neural networks were almost impossible to get optimized. So imagine you have a model, a neural network, where an image comes in and then out comes, this is a picture of a house or a motorcycle, all right? So maybe the image comes in, and then the first thing we do is we look for like edges and rough shapes. And then after that, we can identify little pieces in the next layer of maybe a window or a wheel. And then finally, we can identify what looks like, a motorcycle or a house. And then output finally at the output layer. This is a motorcycle, this is a house, this is a motorcycle, this is a house, right? So what we're doing is we're taking the really complicated task of identifying what's in an image, and we're breaking it up into steps, like identifying patterns and then pieces, and then identifying from the set of pieces, handlebars, wheels, windows, awnings, that this is a house or a motorcycle, right? Now, at the inference phase, that's all you need. But imagine now you want to train a model where this is a picture of a house, and it outputs, maybe this is a motorcycle, maybe this is a house. We want to do the whole process in reverse, because that's a lot easier. We can identify, we know this is a picture of a house. If it says this is a wheel, this probably wasn't a wheel, right? This is probably a window, a circular window maybe. And then we can go, okay, well, maybe this was not actually a circular shape, but it was a square shape. And maybe this was just a line instead of an edge or something like that. The idea is we propagate into the output of the network a reverse signal saying this is a house, this is a window, this is an edge or a line, and then finally all the way down to pixel by pixel looking at the image. And so we reverse the process by injecting an error signal backwards, layer by layer, where if we correctly identify the object or the window all the way back through the model, there's a small training signal. But if there's a big error at the output, there's a big error signal propagating all the way through the weights, all the way back to the input. This algorithm backpropagation allowed us to send an error signal in reverse, where it's much easier than trying to figure out from the pixel by pixel what should be flowed all the way to a house or motorcycle. And this backpropagation algorithm is generally how we train neural networks today. As long as the model itself can be manipulated from an output signal, then you can basically go in reverse, which is a lot easier than trying to train things forward. If you enjoyed this video about backpropagation and when you learn how it's used, check out the video we did on neural networks, also the video we did on gradient descent. And if you want to learn about other types of propagation, put it in the comments: forward propagation, side propagation, maybe there's other types of propagation. I think there's really just backpropagation. But anyway, you put in the comments whatever you want and press the subscribe right now.